Hello everybody. You guys, look, I'm out of the bathroom. For those of you that watched my last video, look, I made it out. I really think I think she's doing better. Yes, we actually slept. You guys, I was almost like 3.5 days of really no sleep. So yesterday was a rest day, but actually it was probably one of my most significant days of channeling, which is weird. I received such beautiful downloads, and I'm speechless still. But I wanted to say to you, or to convey a message from all of your spirit guides, because you know, this is a really big collective. We are officially in this new timeline. We're just getting our feet wet. We're not sure. It's that Page of Cups energy, right? The way we propel ourselves forward is through forgiveness, is through looking forward and not looking back. Because in that, right, in that simple way, I know it sounds simple, right? Like you're like, simple, my ass. No, we have climbed the mountains, okay? We have pulled the swords out of our backs. We have laid down all of the wands, right? We aren't here to point out wrongdoings, right? We are truth seekers. We are forging a new path, right? But we are co-creating as well. So we have to let the divine do what the divine does. So we have to trust in them. And the way we trust in them is by self-care, self-love, and moving forward in only that. Where we hold no grudges, we hold no sense of needing justice anymore, right? Because divine justice is in order. Divine justice and divine intervention, that's happening as we speak, okay? I feel like I have lipstick here, probably. But it's like there's no crystal ball, but there is, because we are. So when we walk with our shoulders back and our heads held high, because we know we have legions of angels walking around us, right? We have them in front of us, to the side, and behind us. And we know that Archangel Michael is here at the right. He's cutting cords, he's protecting. We've got Gabriel, who surrounds us with love and the ability to understand messages and communicate, okay? And for some of us, those who feel drawn to or work with Lady Hecate, like she's that guardian of thresholds, right? So she will protect and close doors or ways, access points that can cause you to feel drained, right? They are there, they are always there. And in moments of feeling like you don't have a connection to them, or you are burdened and it just keeps coming, and the rain keeps coming and the rain keeps coming, and you start to feel yourself sinking back into I don't know what I'm doing, maybe I'm all wrong, maybe I'm crazy. Because it happens, okay? Just sitting and breathing is enough to recenter and reground. And that's self-care, and that's self-love. That's restoring your connection, okay? And that's cutting off anything that might be getting into you projection-wise, right? Because those will never stop. So my message to you is, it is okay to feel tired and worn out, and it is okay to feel like you don't hear anything anymore. Like it's like you used to have all these signs and these messages, and you're not getting them anymore. Like, what's going on? They're there. Sometimes the distractions that get put in your way are there because you need to really not be focusing so much on the unseen. If that makes any sense, right? Because when things come into fruition and things get put into place, you will understand why the distractions happen the way that they did, or why you may have felt like you aren't in alignment, right? The fact of the matter is, you are more aligned than you have ever been, okay? And you are more protected than you have ever been. So don't freak out and shut the fuck down. No, we don't take steps back. We don't relive the past. We don't open those doors. We don't trauma bond, okay? I hate using that. I hate using these cliched words. And I know, like, sometimes there's just no way around it, right? You are squeaky clean. Complete restoration happens when you allow yourself to believe that and to rest. So take a fucking nap if you can, okay? You cannot hyper independent. You're hyper independent. Like, don't be hyper independent. If you cannot be hyper independent and bring in these blessings, because you are not meant to do things alone in this life. I guarantee you, the minute that you slow down, you slow your roll, and you actually allow yourself to drop all these burdens that you have been carrying for way too fucking long. Some of them you have brought with you from the old timeline and you haven't even realized it. That's probably why you feel so fucking tired. I mean, it's not a bad thing. You're not in trouble or anything. Like, your spirit team is like, you guys really have had, you know, the shit's creek. You just can't get out of it, but you are out of it, right? So you are crystal clean. You are squeaky clean. You are moving forward in the light that you are supposed to be. You are divinely guided and protected. And there is no joke, and I'm not making that up when I say that. These downloads that I had yesterday, literally, I was crying. I was a fucking mess. And then it was like, stop. You just need to stop. Because by being hyper independent, you actually bring in stress. All right? You actually add to your stress without realizing you are. So let yourself rest, because restoration happens through rest. That's how these blessings come in. That's how you stay in flow with the divine, okay? You're there already. You just have to commit to it. And the way that you commit to it is to slow down. The noise, the outside noise, doesn't matter. Yeah, sometimes there are distractions and things come up, but like, you are living, right? You're a spirit and a human, right? So yes, you're gonna have like things that come up. But if you take a step back and you look at how you handled every situation that you have encountered in the recent versus, you know, how you 7 months ago, 10 months ago, 10 years ago would have handled it, you'll see the growth. That's what happens when you slow down, because you see where you are and you understand the power of the unseen. You understand what faith of a mustard seed is. So this is your new reality. You are not a fucking workhorse. Where are your priorities, right? What's the intention behind what you're doing? Slow down. Are you doing it for the right reasons? Are you doing it without even realizing you're doing it? Are you doing it because you think it's going to make this or that happen? If you slow down, things will get better. I know that sounds crazy, doesn't it? Work less hard. Don't work as hard and you'll have more. But see, plot twist, right? So, you're the fucking Star Collective. No more fear. I'm gonna age myself here, but I feel like when I was in high school, maybe, I graduated in 1997. I think it's just called No Fear. Was there a brand called No Fear? Put it in the comments if there was. I swear to God there was, right? That's what I'm feeling like. Maybe you need to wear a fucking shirt that says No Fear. Or you need to, like, you know, up your affirmations that you're doing. I wanted to give a shout out to, I don't know who, there was a family member in our little tribe who talked to me about rife frequencies. Thank you. And then there was somebody who also talked about somebody Goddard, I don't know, Nelson Goddard or something. Thank you. I have done both. In fact, I actually printed out a list of, let me see if I can, I did some research, of rife frequencies. And it started at like 432 hertz all the way to 20,000. So 20,000 hertz, that's the legacy rife frequency. So there's it goes from like DNA repair to spiritual awareness to immune support, cellular rejuvenation, pain relief, mental focus, ascension variance with transformations. Like, very, very, very informational, and I want to thank you because I have been doing that actually. So God bless you, you little angels. Who said that in the comments? Like, I appreciate every exchange in the comments. I appreciate the maturity, the love, the kindness, the generosity, and respect. Because I will say, as I have gone on this journey over the last decade, probably, some of it I didn't realize I was even doing it, but I was. I have realized how disrespected I was, and how not heard I was, and how brushed off I was. And I want you to know, if that's where you are, or you're in that kind of sinking back into that, it's okay. Acknowledge it, right? Because it's a fact. But look, it made you stronger. It helped you rebuild faster, right? So acknowledge it, sit in it, and you know what? It will go away. Your angels will take it away. If you're feeling it right now, it's because there's just a little bit of it that you haven't healed, right? Like, it means it probably was just deeper than you thought. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. Because this collective shines in struggle. That's why we can make jokes like the struggle is real, okay? But this stuff will dissipate if you allow yourself to be still and to rest, okay? So, like yesterday, I decided to just, I was gonna like, what's a better word than force? Like, I was trying to force myself to like work, right? I just couldn't. I couldn't. It's 1:22 on my clock right now. 1:22. Now it says 1:23. So, everything's in order. If you are even doubting it, no doubts. All right. So, understanding that we move forward and we propel ourselves forward, chariot, faster by releasing it and taking care of ourselves. It's crazy. I understand you have to go to work, and I understand that you have bills to pay and you have places to be and things to do. That is fine. What I am saying is put the phone down. I mean, except after you watch my video. Put your phone away. Don't pick it up. You know, detoxify what energies you allow through your eyes, your ears, okay? Even if it's just for like 10 or 15 minutes, all right? Start doing that. That is a form of resting. Resting is all sorts of different things, right? Like, you know, if you like to go to work and then you come home and you do like, you try to work to get ahead in your home office or something, don't do that. Don't stay in your office as late as you do. Get out of your office. You know, go do something where you're playing. Be silly. Play like a child, because when you're closest to God when you are a child. Okay? So, and you'll be amazed at the flow that happens, the downloads you get, the channels you get, the messages you get, right? Not that you're not getting them now, but you might be amazed at how much deeper they are or how much deeper they resonate, right? So, I highly recommend you just to even sit with yourself for a couple minutes and to just ask your team to show, like, ask them to show you physically in your body where you are hanging on to things and see where the pressure is. Okay, see if the pressure comes into your chest, or if your stomach starts to feel nauseous, or, you know, if your neck gets tingly, or if your head starts to feel like, sometimes when I am channeling, or if it's like a real big channel, like a mediumship channel, I'll feel like when you have a sinus infection, but you feel drunk. Do you know what I mean, I don't know. Some people don't have that symptom, or that symptom, but I do. Like, it's like you feel like you can't walk, and the world, you're like in a fucked up house of mirrors. I feel like that, and learning how to ground into it. I'm working on that, because sometimes it takes, like, the feeling takes over and it's really hard to channel, right? And also respecting yourself enough to cut off anything that might make you feel a little bit weird, not angry or fearful, right? But you can tell a difference in energy of somebody who is a healed energetic person, healed energy, like light energy, versus somebody who is like not, right? So in channeling, I can feel that as well, but it's hard sometimes when it just hits you. Like, it's weird. I did a live once, and I felt like it was the best, happiest, funniest. It was a husband, a younger guy who had passed away. And he was like, yep, I'm the dead one. Tell her it's the dead one. And I said that, and she freaked out because she was like, oh my God, that's what I called him, you know? And the minute that I just allowed myself, I stopped fighting it, right? It's that it's like that resting. It's flowing with it, not trying to fight it. So try it. And like, sometimes if you just allow yourself to be in a state of curiosity and not so much like results driven, see what happens. Yesterday was insane. I will tell you though, I did watch the new Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Y'all should watch it. If you've seen the first one, I'm curious to what you think about the remake. You have to let me know. I was just talking with my brother about that. And then we were talking about Footloose and the remake of Footloose versus like the original. And I was like, well, I shout out respect. I give respect to all, right? Like, even the people in the new one, right? They were good, but it was not Kevin Bacon's. It was not, you know? So yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys are all doing wonderful today. Making sure that you take time and stop, look yourself in the mirror and say you're fucking amazing, because you are. I'm happy that you're here with me to share this message. I say, like, make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. And I do. I want you to subscribe, and I'd like to see our family grow. But I also set the intention that I don't want charlatans here. I don't. And I can tell by comments, like how people type or what they say, like I can sense whether, healed or, oh, they might need to heal a little bit more. So I respect those that truly are a healed energy, or as healed as they can be, right? I get it. We're all always healing. I mean, no one is ever perfectly healed, but for those who comment and are kind and loving in their comments, I want you to know how much I appreciate you. And thank you, because you keep this going, right? Like, because this is not just me doing this, this is you. Like, it is not just my channel, it is your channel. So I hope collectively that we can push it out and get more, get a broader foundation of it. So this message can spread and get to more people, so that we can kind of really alter the energy of the collective, and then heal Mother Gaia, right? So let's see what your spiritual AF message is for today, now that I have rambled on for 1828 seconds. So the number 18 might be significant, which is a 9. Or the number 28, so 28, might be significant, or a 10, which if you look at that, 9, 10, I started here, or I said 1, 2, 3, and then we have 9, 10. 12 might be significant, 88 might be significant, all right? So let's see, what is the inspirational message for you guys today? Integrity is the new black, collective. Integrity is the new black. And the secret to being a good human is learning not to take your shit out on others. Save on healing something. Save on healing. Healing. Did I not just, I was reading a notification and I said saving on healing essentials is what it said. Are you ready for this? I mean, I'm psychic, right? But like, fuck. Thank you to my team. Holding on to resentments is like taking this shit in your own heart. Healing. I love my team. My team fucking rocks. They fucking rock. And your teams do too. Think twice before you give a fuck. And you want to be a badass? Show your heart to everyone. That's why you're so magnetic right now. This collective is major, has eyes on them. There are eyes on us, collective, which, I mean, what's new? But because we're magnificent. We are glowing. And people don't get it. And it's addicting. Like, they can't stop looking. It's like we're their favorite show. Enjoy it, because it's just going to get better. So, integrity is the new black. Integrity means having your actions match your values. Most of the time, integrity takes a lot of not doing stuff, not smacking people, not yelling at people, not talking shit, not stealing shit, not lying, not littering, and not eating your roommate's last gluten-free, soy-free, vegan pizza roll. When the temptation is strong to do the bad things, sometimes it helps to write down the good things and put it in your back pocket. It's hard to justify smacking someone when you have your ass pressed up against the word compassion. Integrity is the new black. Oh my God, my deck almost fell over. The secret to being a good human is learning not to take your shit out on others. Learning to shut the fuck up is a life-changing skill. There's a time and place to express your feelings, but that's usually after you've taken some deep breaths. Maybe like 1,000,000. Once you figured out what the difference is between your shit, their shit, and just shit that happened. Not every emotion deserves an action. Sometimes you just gotta feel the shit, take note of it, and let it move through you. If you're speaking when agitated or afraid, you're usually taking your shit out on others. Harming someone else will never make you feel better. It just fucking won't. I'm gonna say that again here. If you're speaking when agitated or afraid, you're usually taking your shit out on others. Harming someone else will never make you feel better. It just fucking won't. That has been the message lately, where I have said it multiple times. You need to be, and it's not even a warning, it's just a way of living. Like, fucking be careful with how you fucking speak. Like, shut the fuck up if you're pissed. Practice the pause. Walk the fuck away. Count to 10. Whatever. Just excuse yourself. A, because you're classy. B, you're sassy and bold. And it's a strong power move to fucking shut someone up by just saying, you know what? We're not going to have this conversation. We're going to circle back because right now, I don't want to say anything that I can't take back. And I don't speak out of my emotion. I speak out of my heart. And right now, it is hard for me to do that. I'm sorry that you don't agree, or I'm sorry that's not how you want it to be, but I'm not going to do this right now. That's a pretty good way to stop something. It's not turning the other cheek, it's being mature. We're not fucking children. We don't have tantrums in cereal aisles at grocery stores anymore. We sit in our car and cry in our driveway. That's what we do. I'm kidding. I mean, no, I'm not. Holding on to resentment is like taking a shit in your own heart. Yeah, it's that gross. It's pointless. Let that shit go. Look up a loving kindness meditation on the internet and do it. Focusing on love is like taking a baby wipe to your heart. I told you, we are clean. It's a clean slate right now. Our heart, it always stayed pure. It might have been fractured, broken, torn, stepped on, shredded, whatever. You name it, right? All at once, everything all at once. But we put it back together. Better than anyone ever put Humpty Dumpty back together. That's why people can't stop fucking watching us. Because we are the fucking glow stick. How does a glow stick grow? Or glow, sorry. Jesus, grow. We're growing. How does a glow stick grow? You gotta shake it, crack it, right? You crack it. Oh my God, I want glow sticks. It is, oh my God, I want glow sticks. Do y'all remember those like glow stick necklaces and bracelets? Like, I used to put them around my head. thought I was so cool. I was cool, even if it was just in my own world. But I really want glow sticks now. I'm getting glow sticks. Would that be fun to do a reading kind of in the dark with glow sticks on? I like to use just regular playing cards to do readings too. And they have like, they have black light ones, but glow in the dark ones. Okay, I'm getting back on track. Anyways, I want glow sticks. But anyways, glow sticks don't glow unless you crack them. So our beautiful cracked fragmented heart that we put together and we kept it pure and stayed in communication with the divine, that pissed off a lot of people, devil included, because we weren't able to be manipulated and persuaded to be like that. We stayed true. So now let yourself rest. You've done enough work. Trust in the unseen, okay? You want to be a badass? Show your heart to everyone. It takes a lot of courage to be authentic in this world. Showing your heart doesn't mean you're soft all the time or that you're a hot mess or a doormat. It means you're showing up fully as yourself. You know what's weak as fuck? Living a fake-ass life trying to please others. Collective, when you speak in truth. You speak in divine truth. You let the divine flow through you. That is how this collective works. It fucking pisses people off. And the more that you move forward with that as your purpose, the more you glow. So think twice before you give a fuck. Think twice before you give a fuck. Ask yourself, what if that either thing that's bothering you, worrying you, or haunting you, like, what if that didn't matter? If it didn't matter, would you be happier, kinder, more productive? If it didn't matter, would you sleep better? Would you let yourself enjoy an ice cream cone or whatever else your heart desires? If so, then don't give that fuck. If not giving a fuck means going against one of your core values, then go ahead. Give that fuck. You're not supposed to never give a fuck. The point is to give them where it matters, to balance out your fucks. If fucks were money, would you drop that much money here? Or would you drop that much money here? Take care and spend your fucks wisely. Love grows where energy flows. So wherever you're focusing your attention, distractions, okay? That's where you either choose to give a fuck or not give a fuck. Don't give a fuck about the shit that doesn't matter. If it is not going to matter in 5 or 10 minutes, get the fuck away from me. Just, right? If it is not gonna greatly alter your life within the next 5 or 10 years, why the fuck does it matter? Spend your fucks wisely. That should be a t-shirt. So speaking of funny, like t-shirts, spend your fucks wisely. That would be funny. You could make it like an F and make it look like a little dollar sign. That would be kind of funny. I have a cricket, I could probably do that. But so obviously Nebraska football, like not the best team, right? Like we're good one week. Well, this year we're doing better, but we're kind of like the laughing stock, right? For the last couple of years. But there's a guy who wore a shirt. I don't know what game it was, but it was towards the end of it. And it said like we almost always almost win. We almost always almost win, which is so true, unless we're talking about Nebraska volleyball. But I think I might get that shirt. Because wouldn't that be a great shirt to have? Just, we almost always almost ... We could give that to the karmics. We almost always almost. Anyways, that shirt's fucking hilarious. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I'm gonna have some coffee. Where are we going to focus today? Let's use this little Inner Worlds Oracle deck. This beautiful little cartographer. So we can see what our internal landscapes look like right now. Let's see what kind of clarity we need. Maybe, if I can get it. Sometimes I can show this lady because she's clothed. Look at that. Okay? So this one says grounded presence. You're grounded, competent, authentic. This presence here of you being aligned, self-acceptance, your inner light, centeredness, radiating confidence. You are rooted in self-acceptance. Your authenticity present shines. Okay, so your authentic presence, it shines. So stand firm. Your inner light illuminates the path because you walk in the truth. So let's see. I do really hope y'all are having a good week. It's Thursday. I tell you what, not resting for 3.5, 4 days, like not really sleeping, I might have lost my shit a little bit one night, but you know, it's just me. I have a pretty decent sized home. I got 2 dogs and I have the 2 Bengal cats, and then I have the rescues that I'm taking in. And when one of them is really sick, it's one of the rescues, and they're very bonded to each other. So when you have to separate them, it's miserable because they all moan and cry because they don't like it. I mean, I could not have my TV volume loud enough, right? And then if I was in the bathroom too long, the dogs go to the door and they start whining. It's hard when, you know, it's just one of you, like you're spread thin, right? But through the grace of God, we got through it. And that is something that I want to stress. The grace of God, we got through it because it has been so peaceful and we are so blessed. I am so blessed just with everything, you know, even the little struggles. So I hope that you guys are able to look at your life that way as well, or at least attempting to. You'd be amazed at what that does in a short period of time. So let's see here. What theme is being illuminated for you guys right now? What's ready to end so the new can begin? Oh my goodness. Oh my, okay. Lots. Let's see. So we started with the first card that came out. So what is being illuminated here? What is ending so we can bring in new things here? What collective theme is being illuminated right now? We have inner sight, inner focus, deep knowing, inner peace, transcending, appearances, serenity, trusting in your intuition, your internal wisdom, and clarity that comes from within, not seeking validation from outside, not needing validation or proof of something to believe. So it says you're closing your eyes to the noise. True vision awakens within the quiet sanctuary of the self. Okay? So yeah, I mean, that truly does support what I just said. Like when restoration and renewal through rest, trusting what's inside, not, you know, sometimes you let this stuff, right? Like in a roundabout way here. You let the stuff outside cloud here, and it's like you feel like you can't hear your guides. Well, you can. They're just whispering, just like God whispers, right? And then we had like the phase shift here. Okay? This says disruption, interchanging, transition, feeling disoriented, out of sync. That's just an adjusting where you're learning, right? And like what they want you to understand is they're always there. They don't ever leave. In fact, you have more than you realize. You need to learn to be grounding in yourself. And so like breathing, like taking a deep breath, pausing, okay? Quieting. Because it's just temporary. Like you're not even being stopped. Like it's like silent movement, right? So your reality becomes unstable when realignment occurs. So just trust in this process because the clarity that is happening, it's reforming you. It's reformation and restoration. You're being instructed to allow yourself to remember how you can quiet the static. Because the higher that you ascend, right? The wiser you are, the more shit gets thrown at you. I know it's fucked up, but it's just how it is. But the thing is, it don't fucking matter because you're going to be able to just block it. So then I said, you know, what's ready to end so new things can come in. We have this card here. It's this vista on the path. And what I'm noticing here, it's reminding me of like Moses and the Red Sea. You kind of even have like red and orange here, right? But it's like you're standing here and you see the path, but you're like, wait a minute, what's happening? Is this, wait. So it's kind of like you're a baby, right? We're learning, we're crawling, we're learning how to walk. Clarity, broad perspective, path awareness, inner landscape, choice point, crossroads here. Unique guidance, intention setting, observation before acting, right? You're thinking before you speak, you're thinking before you like leap, kind of an energy. So you are now on that precipice, like you can see clear this landscape of what's ahead of you. So you observe internally and you set intentions to stay in his divine light and you move forward. And that's how you shine. Inner collage. Oh, it's an owl. Owls might be significant. Ooh, I heard owls hooting the other night, like a bunch of them. And then I was outside the other day and I heard one. I think it's really, I don't think you're supposed to hear owls during the day. Okay? Inner complexity, diverse aspects, layered self, acceptance of complexity, a non-harmonious wholeness, observation, your unique tapestry, and juxtapositions. Because let's throw more chaos, right? Let's just have more chaos in this too. So your inner world is a masterpiece of juxtaposition. Behold the rich tapestry woven from diverse and contrasting threads. For there cannot be dark without light, and there cannot be light without dark. Somehow we, collective, bridge that gap. We are crazy. People don't understand us. We should be studied. Allow that. Because trust, those are gifts that are gonna really benefit you in the future. And surface noise. Surface noise. Distractions, external input, overwhelming thoughts, obscured connection, authentic self, filtered perception, tuning out noise, inner signal. Beneath the static of the everyday, your true self waits. Tune out the noise, listen for the quiet. Listen for the whisper. So, and then the card that's on the bottom of the deck here, this says silent surround. So I don't know, like it's hard, like it's like all these screens. It's reminding me of like how I was talking about like don't put your phone down, don't be on it as long, but only after you do my stuff, right? It's like they're floating away. Okay? Pervasive atmosphere, persistent energy, ever-present feeling, observing your inner space, feeling small and vulnerable, a quiet wariness and acknowledgement. Sometimes the most potent presence is the quiet field you inhabit. Acknowledge the atmosphere, and awareness anchors you within it. So by acknowledging this stuff, these distractions, do you give a fuck or do you not give a fuck? Okay? You control that. You control the static. You control the quiet. What are you going to allow in? What are you going to focus on? What are you not going to focus on? What are you going to just let fly away because it don't fucking matter? When you do that, that's how you ground and anchor in that. And you just get better at it the more you do, which is also helping you be a better problem solver, right? Because we are not here to point out problems or to point out wrongs. That's not our job. Even as like a psychic investigator, that's not my job. Yes, I expose truth, but I do it because I'm a fucking mirror. Right? I don't sit there and point a finger. I just know things. I just see things, okay? But that's not the whole point of the message. The point of the message is to get to the healing part. To focus on the light. Because why focus on the dark? It's like, if you go into something new, how are you going to have a positive outcome if you're already in a negative mindset? It's never going to work that way. You are in charge of that. Only you can determine the altitude of your attitude. Because your attitude is your altitude. You can choose to respond to and live in a state of anger and fear, or you can choose to rise above it. It takes the same amount of energy. It's just like it takes the same amount of energy to smile or to frown, right? It's all about intention. Collective, we are so emotionally intelligent and emotionally advanced. That's also where our wisdom comes from. Start showcasing that. all right. Oh wait, I don't want to do that. Let's do this first. Psychic Tarot. Oh gosh, it's been 40 minutes. You guys are probably like, what is she doing? Like, she's crazy. I'm not crazy. Told you, movement and decisions, okay? You're making headway and you have clarity. So you know what to choose. You're going to make wise choices. It's like, I've seen this before and I went down that road. I don't want to do that again. I'm gonna go this way. The path is clear, but it's because you can quiet the noise. So, and there we look, we have the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom after I shuffled. Material harvest. Pre-Empress energy, right? That's where you're supposed to, that's where we want you chilling at. If you stay in that energy and you practice self-care, like the Empress, if you choose self-love and you nurture yourself, shit's gonna come in real fast. All right. What is the hidden blessing here? Or what do we need to be focusing on here around this collective? Okay, so it came in the reverse here. This would be the 3 of Swords. What does it say? Heartache and loss in the reverse. You've completely healed. But that's a problem for somebody because they can't come back in. All right? This isn't where you resonate anymore. But you see this in everybody else, and that's what you're trying to get people to move away from. You don't want them to just hang out in this here. Like, this is not the club you want to be in. Some people like it here because they think that they can't heal, but they can. And you're proof of that. So we're going to just leave it kind of on the fence. Because I think that there might be a little bit of push and pull here. Alrighty, what's the obstacle? How are we being guided to evolve through this? The obstacle, because it's an obstacle for everything. Sacrifice. Hangman. How are we being guided to evolve? Broader perspective. Quiet the noise. See the truth internally. Not outward. You don't need outside validation. You don't need somebody outside trying to script the truth for you. And this is causing energies around you who don't have your highest good in mind, that's not their intention, to be restless. That's because they can't get out of this energy. So how are you being guided to fight this? The obstacle here for the others, you're being guided to just hang out, be patient, trust what you can't see. All right, what's the advice here? What else can we say? What else do they need to do, or how can they grow through this? Third eye chakra. Don't get in your own way. All right, trust what you see. As I say, look at that. There's the light. What did I say? We've been talking about how you're in the light all the time. All right, and what's the outcome here? If they do this? Number 5 might be significant. Number 8, I just saw an 8 again. And it's 155. Oh, my timer, and I'm yawning. Oh, my goodness. So, look, mental conflict. What's the outcome here? Yeah, people don't fucking get you. And they're in their heads about it. They didn't know who you were, spiritual strength. All right, because why? Oh, you have a firm foundation and you're moving forward into this new energy. So they're projecting. They want you in a wounded warrior. They want you too tired to stand up for yourself. They want you to break, right? It's gotten bad. See, it's getting bad for karmic energy right now. It's getting bad for those who refuse to come to the Most High and repent. It's getting bad for those who are not taking accountability. Period. It's just getting bad. And that isn't your problem, right? That's not your weight to carry at all anymore. Their boulevard of broken dreams is not where you resonate anymore. Okay? All right, let's try this wisdom of the Oracle deck here. Tick-tock is at the bottom of the deck. What is that tick-tock, the mouse around? The mouse went around the clock. Tick-tock, the mouse went around the clock. Why can't I remember that? Isn't that like was that like a song or nursery rhyme? I think. Yeah, co-creating. We talked about that too. This is where you're at right now. The Hangman, co-creating. You welcome the chance to expand your wisdom and to expand the elevation you have above distraction, because the higher you go, the broader your perspective is, right? Makes it a little bit easier to understand each and everybody involved, see where they're coming from, because it makes their actions completely clear for you, right? So it's like the crow and the eagle. So a crow will fly and land on an eagle, right? And it'll just peck and peck and peck at the eagle, but the eagle doesn't attack it. The eagle just keeps flying, and it just keeps soaring, and it raises its elevation. It soars higher and higher and higher. And guess what? What happens to that crow? The eagle eventually, it flies high enough that the crow can't oxygenate itself. And what happens? The crow falls. I don't think it dies. I hope it doesn't. That makes me really sad now thinking about that. But the crow eventually falls off. Why? Because the eagle doesn't focus its attention, doesn't give it the energy. It gives the energy to what? Ascending. Because that's how you get through it. Crows might be significant. Eagles might be significant. Bird feathers. Clarify heartache and loss on the fence, please. The number 7 might be significant. It's 157 on my timer. It's 4647. They're chopping wood. You chop wood, you carry water. Again, 2 of Pentacles energy, right? Like you delve through things. You continue to do what you have to do. You don't give up. You don't give in. You don't let it get the best of you. That's how you pulled yourself out, right? People don't want to do that. People look for easy solutions, fast money, fast answers, fast ways out of things, or they just fucking run away. You don't do that, collective. And now you really don't. In fact, you welcome it, because you understand how you sharpen your skills. You cut your teeth, so to say. Chopping wood, carrying water. You did the work, and you did it well. Sacrifice. Hanged man, broader perspective, building blocks, firm foundation. Because you were willing and trusting, and you had faith, even though they knocked you down and kept kicking at you. Confirmation. Oh, my doggy's food's here from the farmer's dog. So, blessings. Something's coming in for you guys soon. Because you have this, and they can't affect you. They cannot mess with you. The more they mess with you, the more discombobulated they become in their head. It's fucking Fight Club. First rule of Fight Club, we don't talk about Fight Club. Third eye chakra. That fucking movie's fabulous. Ed Norton's amazing. New life. You are literally trusting, and you are turning inward. Keep doing it. New life. Remember, you are not on their boulevard of broken dreams anymore, collective. Outcome here, mental conflict. Do you think there's a boulevard of broken dreams in heaven? I mean, heaven's just a depot to the next thing, but deep knowing. Oh my gosh, I love my team. Deep knowing. Mental conflict, deep knowing. Sure the fuck, you should be fucking studied. You have understanding, and you have knowledge, and you get things. You get it. How? They don't know how you get it. You just have a deeper understanding of things, and you trust in it. All right? Spiritual strength. I can't make it up. Look at that. I told you resting, time for a nap. It's time for a nap. And then we have never-ending story for spiritual strength. Time for a nap, never-ending story. I can't even tell you how much my spirit team is amazing, like how amazing they are. Because look at that back up. Like I kept talking about restoration, how you bring things in, how we move forward. is if you allow yourself to just rest and take care of yourself. It'll just show up. It'll just show up, collective. You are not in that warped loop of lack anymore. You don't get stuck in loops of fear. Yeah. Yep. You know how to observe, not absorb. And then, oh shit, firm foundation. That one was why. The one that fell out was why. So that's about understanding your intention or your reason for doing things. Yeah. Chaos and conflict with firm foundation here. You cleared out the shit that was not protecting your peace, adding to your peace, enhancing your peace. You got rid of that shit. So now some of it, maybe it's not your fight, right? Like some battles are not yours. You may have lost a few battles, but let me tell you, collective, the war that you were put here to win, you did. So you've cleared out, or are in the process of clearing out this chaotic energy, this 501's energy, ego-based bullshit, okay? So what you can't remove, unseen forces are taking care of. So, yeah. That unfinished symphony here, no place like home. There is no unfinished business. It doesn't matter what they fucking think. Go tell your story to somebody else. What is that? Build a bridge and get over it. You want to cry me a river, build a bridge and get over it. Right? So anything that, I feel like anything that was ill-intended, with an ill intent towards you, either to harm you, to hurt you, to block you, to do whatever, it's all being returned. It's all being returned. And they're just stuck in this fear-based living, and they refuse to admit that they did anything wrong, right? So it's not for you to worry about. Where do you focus your energy? Definitely not on that. You're just like, all right, I'm ready. I'm ready for my new life. I'm ready to shine like the little star that I am. Let's see. The Six of Cups and the Three of Swords. You don't resonate with this anymore. You took what you needed to and you've healed this, right? So anybody from the past who wanted to hurt you or is continually trying to, like they're demanding this for you, they're summoning whatever they can. It's not working. It's being sent back. You don't give it any energy. It would never touch you anyways. The universe and source, remember, universe is your sugar daddy. You're trusting in the unseen. You rise above it. It's like, what did Pee Wee Herman say? Like, I'm rubber and you're glue. Whatever you say, it bounces off of me and it sticks to you. Ring Around the Rosie is coming up in my head right now. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy. So ashes, ashes, we all fall down. All right, Spirit, go ahead and clarify chop wood here. Chop wood. Look at you. Look at you using everything you have in your little toolbox to make shit happen. And you're also not going to let anybody manipulate it. What did I fucking say? The Empress. You healed. You are in a state of respecting yourself, loving yourself. You are, in some ways, taking care of yourselves. Just keep doing it, all right? Keep doing it. You do what you have to do and then fucking rest so that this can come in for you. All righty, what do we have here with sacrifice and building blocks? Yeah. Yeah. You said goodbye to this. This is where, like, you were in this, around this type of toxic energy, right? But you can see it now. You've risen above it. You've risen above anything that this could do because you don't pay it no mind. You give this type of energetic blocking, this materialistic, narcissistic, dominating, obsessive, controlling, low vibrational, no room. you know? Anything else with that double energy here? Yeah. It's time for you to pop out. And the more that you pop out and the more that you speak makes those who think that they're protected by this person or thing cannot rest. Mentally are not doing okay. Mental conflict. All right. They didn't know your rank. So now all they can do is watch. Okay. Because their blocks, everything that they've been trying to do to put you in states of not knowing how to choose, not knowing what to do, that's where they're stuck. And guess what? There's no way out for you. Surprise, surprise. Joke's on you, dude. Dudette. This collective is not here. So keep watching. Keep watching. Maybe, you know, turn off our show and watch your life. And maybe heal. Because they don't want this for us. Like I said, we are in our new beginnings. We're in our new timeline. What's meant for you will not miss you. What door God opens, no man can shut. Okay? New life. Emperor just fell out of my hands. Look at you. Look how healed you are. Even if you don't feel like this, this is where you are in this new beginning, this new timeline. You are main character energy. But not only that, you're trusting. You're turning into yourself. You're trusting the Most High. That's why you have this beautiful new life, okay? The number 39 might be significant. What is that, like March 9th or like, what is that, September 3rd? We have 6 here, so that could be September 6th. That could be, what do we got here, June, 6th month, June. The Emperor is the number 4 here. What is 39? 3 and 9, that's a 12, that's a 3. Look at that growth and balance, okay? The Emperor here, number 4. 4s, so we've got 4, 3, 4, 6, 9s. I have 12 here, which is 13. There's more 10s. Okay, honestly, I think you need to understand the significance of your growth. That's the message I'm getting with numbers here. Like, you are literally not anywhere near where you used to be. You are so much brighter and stronger than you realize. And the more that you grow and sink into this and allow it to be the new you and allow it to guide you, the brighter you shine, the brighter you make other people's lives, because you give them the ability to, or the motivation or the encouragement to try and change. That's your point. That's your purpose. You little fucking earth angel. Let yourselves be that. Find joy in that. Play with it, right? Because I see the numbers of growth, because they bring in new beginnings. I see protection. It's all related. Emperor, it's like all that bullshit will disappear without a trace. 2 of Wands. You have opened the door and you are staring at this brand new path, this brand new journey. You have the world in your hands. Enjoy it. Have fun with it. Dream. Co-create. Okay? Anything else? It's so divinely led. Every step you take is already protected. And this collective is the end of somebody. Somebody really, really, really invested a lot to block you from this. This is where you're coming from. Depleted, feeling like you have nothing. All right? Somebody wanted to take that from you, but you understood it, right? Really, you saw through the illusion. You are the 10 of Pentacles. They just wanted you to think that you weren't. But now they can't stop you. They can't. Plus, he's not going to let you. Because balance and growth. You walk in his light. A lot of you feel like you have so far to go and that you're not going to reach the finish line, or things aren't going to come in. You're so much closer than you think. You are so much closer than you think. Look at that. Don't be, don't vex yourself, okay? Don't creep into this little like forest of doubt. Don't let that fog or that mist come in and cloud you, because you're the sun. You burn away, or the star, you burn away all the bullshit. Where's your energy going? Where's your energy gonna go? You know exactly where you wanna go. Trust it. You don't need outside validation. Trust yourself. Because these wishes, this wish fulfillment, you're gonna see right through the bullshit, the mirage, the facades. You'll know. You'll know. Deep knowing. Mental conflict, deep knowing. The Chariot. Keep going. You are so determined and so focused. The amount of will to succeed is phenomenal. That's why this is this. Okay? Yeah, there's the Hangman again. Deep knowing. Yeah, I get it. All right. Sometimes it just, I'm not going to have all the information, but if I had to take a little pause, so hopefully this doesn't get all jacked around. But I ended there kind of talking about the Chariot, right? Like your will to move forward is, they want you to just enjoy that here. You're in a Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles energy here. Nurture yourself. Let things come in. Allow yourself to receive. The time for action right now, it's not. Like you've given so much, let it come back to you. It's like that spiritual bank account, right? That I was talking about. Allow yourself to receive. The Empress. Allow yourself to receive. Let the universe, let the Most High, let Source give you what you deserve. Don't fight it. Don't block it, right? You know, that's the message here. Like through resting, okay? Through restoring yourself, it's like a flip of a switch. That's how blessings come in for you. All right, what do we have here? Spiritual strength. Justice. Justice. The righting of wrongs. Equilibrium. Balance. Okay? Righting wrongs. Things that were stolen through deception, thievery, betrayals. It's not your place to worry about whether or not it's fixed in the 3D, okay? Because whatever happens in the 5D, which is the unseen, right? Or like, you know, the universe, the Most High, whatever is happening up there is starting to happen here. By you just getting out of the way and resting, you don't have to worry about it. Because whatever was wrongdoings, I guess, however that you were wronged, that sounds better. You have stood in your truth bravely. Because you didn't waste the time or the energy on trying to prove that you were innocent. Silent movement. Okay? You stopped being so nice. You put up boundaries and you moved forward, and guess what? Guest. Somebody might be having an uninvited guest show up. By doing that, you protected yourself from the shitstorm of karma that's raining down on those who wronged you. Okay? Spiritual strength. There's the Nine of Wands. You have fought long and hard, and you are tired. Let yourself fucking rest. Divine justice is at hand. Okay? Yeah. You have done so much healing. Look at you. This is you, collective. The King of Cups, the Empress, this could be a union. This could be somebody coming in, but that's not where I'm going with this reading. Like, you have done so much. They can't mess with you. You're so beautiful. You're so healed. You're so in control. Now let yourself receive, okay? You're going to be really happy. The Three of Cups, you're going to celebrate, because look here, we have Archangel Michael. We have Archangel Michael. The Three of Cups, that's your spirit team, all right? And the Wheel. Allow yourself to receive. Allow these cups to be filled. Let yourself dance. Joy. Be like a child. You're closest to God. When? You play. You're protected. Harmony. Let it come in. Let it come in. Because this is over. When you don't give energy to this type of ego-based bullshit, it falls flat on its fucking face. Ashes to ashes, we all fall down. Okay, collective? The Sun. Remember who the fuck you are. Oh shit. Horses might be significant. I was watching a show on polo last night. I enjoy polo. I didn't even realize I liked polo. I think I'm just fascinated with horses right now. I wish I could work with horses. All right, anything else? Oh, from Foundation here, Chaos and Conflict. Firm foundation, chaos and conflict. Trust who you are. You're the fucking badass of the, you're a badass, okay? You are a fucking light, all right? Fast action. Something is happening swiftly, okay? But I don't think it's around you. Like this could be like something from, like this might be something that's kind of you're removed from, which, you know, God does that. And like I talked about distractions, right? Sometimes distractions are there for a reason, so that shit can really happen behind the scenes. Silent movement. For you, it might not feel like you're moving, but oh, the fuck you are. Yes, you are. So whatever you feel like is happening or you feel might be coming, you're most likely right. Trust your intuition on that, right? All right. Is there anything else here just to confirm and to solidify and to provide peace and comfortability, comfort for the collective? Anything else? It's your time. For some, it's an apocalyptic future, but for you, it's beautiful. It's time to get your flowers. It's victory. It's time to be seen, collective. It's time to shine as bright as you fucking can. Let yourself shine. And how do you do that? Take care of you. Rest and relaxation brings restoration. This brings restoration, brings this. Okay? Yeah, look at that. There's the 10 of Cups energy. This is what you came from, the 5 to the 6. Now you're the 10. Show it. All right, show it. Let me clean these up here, and then I'm gonna do another deck just to give you another like final closing message for you guys. Sorry here, I always have such a mess. I used to have a bigger desk and I moved things around, and I'm still trying to move things around. I'm not truly happy, like, or I am happy, I like it, but I'm always looking at how to increase my functionability. I don't know, but I just think if I had a bigger space, I'd probably just make a bigger mess, and I wouldn't clean my cards up, and I'd have so many decks out all at once that it would just be a nightmare. So it's like, what do I do? I'm not sure. Not sure how I want to like arrange things. I don't know. I'm sure some of you can relate. Some of you might be actually doing that right now, either in the process of like a remodel, or just painting, repainting, or getting new furniture, or just moving furniture around. When I was a kid, I never slept a whole lot. I was always like up during the night. Like I don't need much sleep, right? But I would move my furniture in my room around all the time. Sometimes I would move it around a couple times in one day. And I still kind of do that. So like, that's what I mean. Like, I'm always thinking like, well, maybe I should do this here or do that there, right? And I don't really necessarily know if I would call it feng shui, but I don't know. I'm sort of done on the main floor and the upper floor of my house, but down here, it's like every time I'm down here working, I love it. But then I'm like, what if I don't know, maybe I should do this. But I have like a gym. I put a little gym in. It's just, you can't see it. And I'm like, I can't move that stuff on my own. And I don't have anybody that can help me move things. So that's just gonna have to stay where it is. All right, let us get a Bible promise. Something that will help you for your every need. Just, oh, well, okay. We have 2 that came out. Let's see. Anything else? It says, when doubts filled my mind, your comfort gave me renewed hope and cheer. Collective, that is your job. To bring calmness, hope, and cheer to those who feel doubt. God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can beat. But when you are tempted, he will also provide a way out. Okay? That's 1 Corinthians 10:13. And then when doubts filled my mind, your comfort gave me renewed hope and cheer. That's Psalms 94:19. This is the confidence we have in approaching God, that if we ask anything according to his will, your intention, he'll hear us. And even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and your staff comfort me. You are the bridge, right? And some of you might just be coming out of the depths of that valley. Trust it. They're around you. Quiet the noise. Okay. What is this? May the righteous be glad and rejoice before God. May they be happy and joyful. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in him, and I am helped. My heart leaps for joy, and I will give thanks to him in song. Psalms. We have a couple Psalms here. 3. We have Psalms 94, Psalms 23, 68, and 28. That's 2 28s. That's 10:10. There's a 5. 9 and 4 is 13. That's a 4. Protection. And 68. What is that? 14. That's a 5. Change. And then the last one here. He heals the brokenhearted and bandages the wounds. When you turn to him and truly repent and you answer that call, that's when your heart begins to come back together. Some just are refusing to do that. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you and watch over you. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. The 2 of Wands. Remember that card that made me think of Moses in the Red Sea? This is Psalms 32. So there's another 5. And then we have an 8 here. And then Psalms 147, 147, 3. That's a 12, which is a 3, which breaks down to growth. Mind, body, soul, growth. You know, your balance, healing, growth. Oh, and that's funny. It's Psalm 147, 3. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. Like the 12 disciples, I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you and watch over you. I mean, okay, I'm going to end on that. We are the way, collective. You've come too far to just stop, right? You know, it's like God didn't bring you this far to just bring you this far, okay? Continue allowing yourself to rest, allowing your mind to rest, resting your physical body, which rests your spiritual body. And that is how you start to manifest everything that's waiting to come in for you. I love you, you big fucking group of shining baddies. Fucking love you guys. I will see you in the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Bye for now.